Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, well, I've got some news to talk about. Gonna be honest with you, we're doing a bit of a news catch-up. So let's have a look, shall we? Now, this past week, there was a new Ponyta card revealed. And I didn't do a video about it because, well, there was no point doing a video about it, if I'm honest with you. It's not a terribly exciting card. I mean, they could have shown us the Rapidash at the same time. They really could have. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, it's got a brand new artist. This is the very debut of a new artist. And look, we've had a lot of Pokemon sets lately. In Japan, they're in a bit of a loop at the moment, a very good loop, whereby main set, mini set, mini set. So last month, we got Miracle Twin. This month, we're getting Remix Bout. And then next month, we're getting another mini set. We're getting Sun and Moon 11B. So we need quite a lot of cards. So I suppose it makes sense that they're going to need some new artists at some point. It's kind of cool. I don't have much to add. It's very hard to give lots of detail about art. The illustrator is Yuta. It's a gorgeous looking card, and it's just awesome. Now, for those that don't know, the kind of pseudonym of the person who appears on the Japanese YouTube channel is Ponyta, which makes sense that he would reveal it on the channel and be like, hey, there's a new Ponyta card. Hey, it's got a new artist, etc. That makes perfect sense to me. Now, in terms of what the card does, it's not a particularly great card. 70 HP means you can't use Professor Round's lecture. 1 fire energy, 10 damage is fine. And the other attack is minor errand running. Now, we've actually seen this on a bunch of cards. There was a Dedenne that had it fairly recently, and it just lets you search your deck for 2 basic energy and put them into your hand. It's fine. It's not particularly useful. It's a nice bonus, I suppose, but that really is about it. Not going to see it on much more than that. By the way, you know when I said Dedenne earlier and then a picture of Pachirisu popped up on the screen? I clearly meant Pachirisu. Although to be fair, the most recent card that had it was the Magearna from Lost Thunder. Point of the matter is, it's fine, there's a new artist, yay, etc. Now, the good news is, I told you about Remix Bout, and I've been sharing some cards from Remix Bout with you over the past few days, and that's going to keep going essentially until next Friday when the whole set is revealed. And the good news is we've had a little bit of a gander at the booster box. And what's great about looking at the booster box is that we get to see some cards that we know are going to be appearing in the set. Now, the Heracross shouldn't be a huge surprise to you guys at this point because, well, the Heracross has actually been revealed. We've done a video about it. I'll link it in the description. I was underwhelmed. We also see that we're getting a new Victini. Now, Victini is often an extremely interesting card. Victini is rarely dull. It's sometimes bad, but rarely dull. The most recent one we got was in Guardians Rising. And, well, that one let you reflip coins. I'm lying to you. The most recent one we got was in Lost Thunder, and it does 20 damage for each of your basic Pokemon in play. Incidentally, in a format with Welder, I don't know why more people aren't taking this into their Reshiram and Charizard decks. Feels like it could just be 120 for a Welder on a basic. And actually, we also got Victini Prism Star. Again, more recently than the Guardians Rising, sorry. And again, for essentially 1 Welder, you do 20 damage for each of your basic energy in the discard pile and put them all back into your deck. The point is, Victini tends to be really interesting. The last 3 Victini have all been extremely interesting, so I think it's probably a fair prediction to presume that maybe this Victini will be really interesting. But we're also getting a new Blacephalon. And Blacephalon isn't interesting. Blacephalon's good. Like, we've had 2 Blacephalon released so far. And they're both phenomenal. Now, the first Blacephalon was the GX, and for 2 fire energy, you lost zone as much fire energy as you like from your field. You do 50 damage for each energy card lost zoned in this way. And that is paired with Naganadel to make one of the very best decks in the format. The last big regionals we had was in Madison, Wisconsin, and oh look, it was won by Blacephalon. This shouldn't surprise anyone, incidentally. It's great. Now, as for the non-GX, the baby Blacephalon, hey Nick, it's not quite as good. Now, I'm not as convinced about this as a lot of people are. 3 fire energy, discard as many fire energy from your hand as you like, 40 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Now, I'm not loving this if I'm honest with you. Having to have free energy on it and then discard a bunch from your hand just seems awkward. And I know you've got Fiery Flint to get it out your deck, and I know we're soon going to have Giant Furnace, and we've got Fiery Flint, and all the signs are there, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I'm not buying it. It has seen a fair amount of success, but yeah, I still think it's an underpowered deck. And to be honest, it's largely seeing success at kind of league challenges and league cups rather than regionals. Also, for the second time this video, when I said Fiery Flint the second time and put Fire Crystal on screen, I meant Fire Crystal. I've not been terribly well the last couple of days, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Not sorry for being unwell, that would be weird. Sorry for the couple mistakes. Though I did correct them straight away, so, you know, props for that. I mean, I could have just gone and edited them out, but shh. Now, this one is more for you lovely Americans out there, and by the time this airs, by the time I get this online, it might already be too late. But I'm telling you because A, it might not be, and B, even if it is, I think things are getting interesting. So, according to Pokemon Pulls over on Twitter, Costco's Pokemon deal just got better. Get 2 GX boxes for $20 instead of the previous 2 for $30. Now, the recommended retail price for these is $40. $40. On the official Pokemon Center website, they are still $40. They are $40 products. Yes, getting 2 $40 products for $20 is ridiculous. If you're anywhere near Costco, run. Run to Costco, ladies and gentlemen, because these are awesome. Even if you don't really want an Espeon GX, fine. You still get a bunch of packs. I mean, the lovely Primal Lugia, we've talked about him a bunch on this channel. He's a lovely chap. He helps us out with stuff. The way he puts it, well, you generally pay like $5 for a pin, $3 for a coin, $5 for a jumbo promo. Well, that's $13. Then you build in your 2 GXs and 4 packs as well. And that's ridiculous. This is absolutely crazy value. The biggest reason not to pick these up is they're generally containing packs which are going to be rotating in August. Okay, that's 2 months away. But firstly, they've not rotated now. And secondly, there's still going to be some value on the secondary market. You've still got expanded. And at the end of the day, it's so cheap. 2 GXs, an oversized GX, a collector's pin, 6 booster packs, and a coin. Twice for $20. I'm sorry. I wish I lived in Costco. I mean, if anyone out there lives near a Costco that can hook us up, shout me on Twitter @TheWassy or email me at ptcgradio@hotmail.co.uk. I don't usually include news items like this when I do my news roundup videos, but even I had to make an exception for this. Just wished I lived near a Costco. I live thousands of miles away. Hey ho. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the news stories we need to worry about for the time being. I would like to know, what you think about them. So please do let me know in the comment section. Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at The Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WassyPlays, where we talk about games that don't even have Pokemon in. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.